Hey, what's up, gamers? I'm here by myself. Joey's gone right now on the Jarry podcast, so I'm just gonna chill out and, we're gonna have a nice friendly. Oh, ignore that. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that didn't happen. You didn't see anything. But yeah, no, I'm just by myself on the Jarry podcast, just chilling out by myself, having a good old time on a Thursday night, and yep. So this is probably gonna be the last episode that I show on the Capstone project because, it's time consuming to edit these sometimes. Not usually. I'm honestly probably being over dramatic about it, but I don't care. I mean I do, but not about me being over dramatic. I'm gonna stop talking now. Yeah, I'm ignore that didn't happen. That conversation didn't happen either. What I wanted to continue was the talk about video games, which you may call me a nerd for, which I really, I don't care because video games are the gas, when you have no hobbies like me. So what I wanted really to talk about was how underrated Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is. The zombies in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was undebatably trash, at least the non-DLC maps were, which is why they sold a bunch of the old DLC maps to make money off of them, which I don't blame them for. However, it was kind of a cheap shot from, I believe, I don't know, I forgot if it was Treyarch or Activision. I forgot which one it was. Honestly, I don't even. Okay, yeah. So, what I wanted to talk about the multiplayer. Okay. And the campaign, come to think of it. In fact, we'll start with the campaign. So the campaign, it was confusing for some people. Personally, I thought it was fine. I think there's been better campaigns in the past. I do not think it was a terrible campaign or a fantastic one, but it was decent. It was worth my time. The ending was a little wonky, which I'm not going to spoil for any of you epic gamers trying to test that game out, which you're probably not because it's years old and all that good jazz. But still, I can't remember if they added a campaign in Black Ops 4 or not. I don't think they did. So I guess the Black Ops 3 campaign was the last one. For now. But anyway, campaign decent, worth the time. Most of you probably have already played it, and if you haven't, then you should. But the multiplayer. Now, the multiplayer is interesting. The multiplayer is interesting because the community is trash. You will get hate messages. People will threaten to kill your family and, light your house on fire. It doesn't really matter. None of them are going to do it. You might get DDoSed, worst case scenario, but, you're probably fine. It's fun to play. It really is. There's a high variety of weapons, high variety of camos. The supply drops are pretty cool with, cryptocurrency. I think it's interesting. Like I said, I know it's an old game, but still, they're always putting more stuff in it. Or at least they have been. They were before Black Ops 4 came out. So, it's always nice. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Anyway, yeah, no, it was pretty cool. The accuracy, the hitbox was fairly messed up the entire time. It still is. And there was no there was no aim assist with sniping. So if you actually had to have a good reaction time and know when to let the shots off if you were to snipe. So, it was harder than Black Ops 2. And 1. I don't know if I highly doubt anyone actually sniped in 1 because it's 1. It's Black Ops 1. Nobody sniped in Black Ops 1. Everyone bought that game for the zombies. And to make people mad on gun game and knife them, which is fine. Live your life, but, Black Ops 3 was just a highly underrated game. It deserved more credit. And, I recommend buying it if you like Call of Duty games and you don't have that one. So, but unless you don't like the exosuit concept. If you don't like that, then do not buy it. Same thing with operators. If you don't like the operator concept, don't buy it. There's certain operators with certain abilities, like gravity spikes. They give you 2 spikes that, if within range you slam them, then you can kill literally anybody around you, which is pretty cool. Kinetic armor, you can take more body shots. Flamethrower gives you a flamethrower, quite obviously. Heat wave, blast the heat wave, so anyone in range of it can't move very quick, and their vision's pretty distorted. Battery, I think it is, gets a grenade launcher, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, so it's just a cool game.